Students are finding it increasingly tough to stand up for their faith at school.
We live in a society marked by increased anxiety, fragile relationships, and a lust for new stuff that can never satisfy. It's not surprising when foundational Christian truth is being ignored. That's why Crusaders ministry is so important. With your help last year, around 100,000 young people were reached on camps and in schools with the unwavering hope of the gospel. A hope that does satisfy. On camps alone, over 900 campers made a faith commitment in the past year.
The number of kids who go to church is in decline, but the numbers attending CRU holiday camps are growing. Kids come for fun activities and hundreds leave with a newfound faith. Let's meet some of them.
This is my first CRU camp. I've come here with my friend because my mother kind of made me come. It's been actually really great. I've learned so much about God and Jesus, and I come from a non-Christian family, so I didn't really know anything about that before I came on this camp. Now I'm a Christian, which I'm quite excited about. When I get home from camp, I'm hoping that I will be able to go along to a youth group or church to learn more about God.
The leaders this year are amazing. They're kind, they're caring, and they're just fun to be around.
I was on a Year 12 study camp. I had gone on the camp completely uninterested in the whole thing, and then over the progression of the week I was hearing more and more of these talks about how this God loved you. And so it was the last day of camp when the leader gave this final talk. He quoted C.S. Lewis and said, "Christianity, if true, is the most important thing. What if I have it wrong? What if it is true?" I realized that Christianity was true and real. There was this God and he loved me, and that's when I became a Christian. Founded church. My leaders helped me find that too, and I have been going to the same church ever since.
CRU holiday camps are reaching thousands of kids every year with the hope that can only be found in Jesus. Thank you for your part in this.
CRU educational camps are an amazing outreach opportunity because they are run for an entire school year group during school term time. Last year, 9,047 students attended, the vast majority of whom came from non-church attending families.
When it comes to sharing their Christian faith and their Christian values with the campers, the CRU leaders do it in very natural ways. They're brilliant.
I was on a Year 8 camp earlier this year and I met a guy called Diesel. Diesel, he was a legend. He was a non-Christian when he came on camp and we seemed to click really well. Throughout the whole camp, Diesel was really questioning me and questioning who God was and what he'd done for him. At the end of camp, Diesel came to me and he said, "Tim, I'd love to become a Christian." It was super awesome to be able to talk through that process with Diesel and figure out what that meant for his life.
Thank you so much for your ongoing support. With your help, many students from non-Christian families are hearing about the love and hope Jesus offers.
Last year, CRU Schools ministry staff reached 89,000 students on school visits. Being a Christian at school is getting tougher, but CRU lunchtime groups provide a community where students can be discipled and encouraged in their faith. And for many from non-Christian homes, it is their church.
Because of my parents' job, I don't get to go to church. Well, my favourite thing about CRU is probably just like spending time with all of the Year 3 and 4ers and getting to know them a bit better, and then leading the games and doing a talk.
Every now and then, in all the chaos and the throwing of lollies at CRU group, you just see a kid make a connection in scripture, or they pray a huge prayer out of nowhere. I think being a teenager is hard. Being a Christian teenager is doubly so. So even just coming along to CRU group for some of them is taking a stand.
I have a school CRU group and I go to that every Thursday lunchtime. CRU group really helped me to get into the habit of reading my Bible every day and praying, which in turn helped me to grow closer to God and Jesus.
A thing that really impacted me at my CRU group, my friend shared a story about how his grandma went through cancer and it was really hard for them, and it was super encouraging that he could stay strong in his faith and encourage all of us to do the same.
As a teacher, the week is incredibly busy. There are things that are going to last into eternity. A CRU group and the ministry that God might do will last.
Thank you for standing alongside students, equipping them through your support to stand up for Christ and to share the gospel with their friends.
CRU remains steadfast in its mission. Please join with us to help many more young people find unwavering hope in Jesus in the year ahead.